Hi, this is Heidi Ellsworth, and we are at the MRCA show in St. Paul, Minnesota, and we're stopping at one of our favorite places, the Leister folks, with Brittany to see what's new. So, Brittany, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. Thank you for having us.
Sure, I'm glad to show you our new product.
That's great. Why don't you introduce yourself first, and then we'll go into the product.
Hey, my name is Brittany Weichel. I'm here from Leister Technologies. We have a brand new product. It's called the Vacuum Plate 100 LP. It's a battery-operated leak detection tool. I'd like to show you a little bit how it works. Pretty much what you use it for is leak detection. So if you're looking for holes in the membrane, openings and seams, you can use it to double check your work after you do a patch, after you do a core sample. There's a lot of different uses for it. In order to use it, you use some soapy water. You could just use some dish soap and some water. You spray the area. You take the plate, put it over the area, hit the power, put a little bit of pressure on the edge, and wait for it to bubble up. So what we have bubbles occurring here, so we know, if we have bubbles, we have troubles. So right there we could see, if we look close enough, there is a puncture in the membrane.
Yeah.
So that gives us a place where we could come back and patch it.
So how does this work really when you kind of know you already have an idea? Or is this something people use all the time just to kind of check their work, to spot check it?
You can do it either way. You can use it if you have, kind of determine where an area is that you might have a problem.
Yeah.
Or, if you're a manufacturer rep, you could come in and just start double checking seams. Or let's say you just did a seam and you want to double check to make sure that that seam is properly closed. You can use that to spot check your work.
Just spot check. And then once you take it off, it's all fine.
It's all fine.
Wow.
You notice that we have the little puncture right there.
Yep.
So all you do is mark it, put a new patch on, and you're good to go. And you could double check it again if you wanted to make sure that your patch was good.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. And while we have you here, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the Verimat and what you have out here?
All right, this is our new Verimat. This is the replacement for the V2. This came out last February for the IRE launch. This one here is the Verimat 500. We have 3 models. We have a 300, a 500, and a 700. So with this 500 right here, you're going to find a couple differences from the 300, which is our base model. We do have a new weight distribution system where the weight is centered over our pressure wheel. So it's added about 17 pounds of pressure with only 16 pounds of weight. We've added a wider stance on the transport axle, so it gives you a lot more stability when you're in your standard welding mode and when you're transporting it around the roof. We have had a major development with the new power source is located in the front of the machine rather than in the back, which helps allow for less cable management during the actual welding process.
Nice.
We've shortened the blower nozzle so that more heat is getting into the actual seam. It has less distance to travel. And this is the most exciting part, is our brand new case. We used to have the big wooden cases. Now we've turned it into a suitcase style case that just easily rolls around, and it just has a little ramp on it, so you can just roll the machine right in there. You don't even have to lift it up.
That is spectacular. That is going to make it so easy for contractors.
Much easier.
Yeah, that and installers on the roof, obviously. That is great. Well, Brittany, thank you. This is a wealth of knowledge and some really cool things. We are in the Garlock booth, and you are showing this to all the contractors coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, stay tuned. We're going to be back with more very cool tools and technology that you need in your business. Stay tuned.